Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. We've got a Clan Wars battle. It's a new event that started last week called Maneuvers, and we've got 2AR versus LEM0N Clan. It's played in a 7v7 format, but similar to normal Clan Wars. There's fog of war, so you can't see the enemy disposition. Now we're flying Gatekeeper and the Chieftain. 2AR, I've got two Chiefs, 5A, one medium, one light tank, and we've got a 277 and a Kampfpanzer 07 PE. So that's interesting, seeing that a premium tank or another reward tank is now sort of considered suitable for this format. But we'll see what LEM0N turn up with. Alright, now I'm starting to spot the enemy, so they're appearing on the list, and as this is a 7v7 format, very similar to Brawls. It's going to be very concentrated, but normal Clan Wars discipline applies. Being able to overmatch in a particular area and concentrate fire, taking out the enemy tanks systematically is the word I was looking for, and that's pretty much what's going on here. So we've got basically a front here on the top of the hill using gun depression to their advantage, but both sides really exchanging damage but concentrating fire to take out the weakest tanks first. And they're just waiting for that opportunity to get something down to a point where they can overmatch. They've already got a 260 isolated on the north. They've got two tanks going after that and also putting in cross shots, but they're all taking damage. So it's important that the tanks on this side of the hill can keep the enemy engaged and stop those tanks from being basically lost on that north side. Alright, so it's come to the point they're pushing in. This is always the most exciting part. These battles tend not to last too long. We've already taken out LEM0N, who's in the enemy Kampfpanzer. He's actually a community contributor. We've already lost the enemy EBR, who happens to be CJ Hunt, another community contributor. And here we go. 3 tanks to 1 now, so this is pretty much game over if you manage your team properly, and I think that's what's going to happen. So they're now all coming together as a pack. They've got Lightning Man isolated, they'll take him out next. 3 shots, maybe 2, and there he goes. So this is basically game over now for the LEM0N team, and it's not that they're not good players, it's pretty much just how the teams can basically get that advantage and push that advantage hard to get the win. So just coming together to get rid of the last 50Bs. 50Bs is a very good tank in this format. They've got great clip potential, but once they're on the reload, they're pretty much unable to be effective. So that is the end of the game. 7-2 win. Great effort from 2AR. Alright, so let's talk about maneuvers for a second, just because it's basically a new format. It's very similar to a campaign in that you've got the same sort of rewards. You can earn fame points through victories, as well as personal fame points, and there's a alley of fame that shows you the position of people, and I'm sure LEM0N will be pretty much on top as they normally are, but I haven't really looked at that just yet, been away. But one of the other aspects of this is a form of tank locking. So in previous types of Clan Wars, there's been tank locking where on the losing side you can't use your tank for, say 24 hours or 72 hours. This has got a thing called out of commission, and it doesn't prevent you from using your tanks, but you do get reduced fame points for playing a tank that's considered out of commission. So it's a bit of a penalty, but not as significant as tank locking. And so this helps the smaller clans who've got limited tier 10s to play and keep their vehicles that they do have running. But nonetheless, I'll put a link to the maneuvers format in the description so you can have a bit of read if you really wanted to. All right, anyway, let's have a quick look at the results. So from a team score perspective, we've got Flaming Burrito there pumping out over 4.5k, nearly 4.6. Gatekeeper doing 2.3, etc. Good spread of damage there. And on the enemy side, Butternut Snap, not anyone I'm familiar with, but getting the most damage on his side. And otherwise, yeah, limited damage, but everyone's really playing well and hard there, so it's really great to see this format working. Anyway, what does it cost to run these things? Well, it does cost. You do get battle payments as the clans using their tags there, but it is costly to run, so that's something you just got to be prepared for in this format. I won't go into details here, it's really not that important, but it's really more the team score and how they've come up. So great result there for 2AR. Thanks very much, Kate, for giving me the content there. Hope you liked it, and if you're watching this and you've got something from it, please give the video a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, you know what to do. So we'll have great content to follow. Thanks very much for watching.